Hi guys, Andy here, and I just screwed up my recording, so let's get started on this right now. We're gonna load, and the last part where we left off, we got our very first kiss with Michael. And was that not precious at all? Okay. And then we were called at home. Okay, so 15 minutes go by before I finally arrived at home. By the time I get back, the sun is already noticeably setting. I unlock the front door and peer into the house, and I can hear the clanking of dishes as my mother cooks. Mom, I'm home. I kick my shoes off, and before I know it, my mother appears not so far from me. She looks surprisingly calm. That ain't normal. Oh, you're home. I was just cooking dinner. ... What? Nothing. You just seem really... not so furious. What's the deal with that? Oh, that? I just wanted you to come home. Really? She's trying to hide something, and I'm not convinced, but she's doing a pretty good job of it. I walk farther into the house, and somehow we both end up in the kitchen. The only thing that's cooking is the stove lit and a small amount of butter sizzling in a skillet. The fuck is she trying to make? I cross my arms to demand an explanation, and she continues. I just got a call from your dad, that's all. He's going to call again later. Well, that's a shame. Because I won't talk to him. Emmett, don't give me trouble with this. One phone call. It will last about 5 minutes. My mother heaves a sigh and gives me a frustrated look. Our battles to get me to talk to my father weren't always this calm. I think that we've long gotten sick and tired of bickering about it, that there's no use to even push an argument anymore. She wants me to talk to him, and I don't. We're both pushing on a brick wall here. It's been a long time since you've talked to him. Yeah, and I want to keep it that way, thanks. 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking. 5 minutes, please. We're not very happy with that. Scarily enough, my mother said please. Why does she want me to talk to him so badly anyway? I would push this further, but I'm sick of hearing the every boy needs to talk to an older male figure bullshit again. I grit my teeth and mumble out a few words before slinging my backpack over my shoulder. Fine, only 5 minutes. Without hesitation, I storm off to my bedroom. Here again, in my room. I sigh heavily and lean my backpack against my bed. Seated on the edge of my bed, I look out the window at the evening sky. I glance at it for a moment after a sudden thought comes to mind. I haven't sat on the roof for a while. And right now, I'd rather be out there than sitting in my room. I make my way up to the window and crack it open slowly, and it opens just enough for me to fit through. Wow, the sky looks nicer out here than it does from a window. Oh, it's my jam. This jam better not get me copyrighted. That's incredibly cheesy. I'm glad I didn't say that to anyone. Sighing and trying to kick away the thought, I relax myself on the roof, gaze at the scenery below, and listen to the cars that pass by occasionally. The air smells really crisp, with the hint of the sea nearby. I love this town, but some of the memories here, not so much. As a kid, sometimes I wish I could switch lives with someone. It was kind of a stupid wish, though. Particularly because I could have switched lives with just about anyone. Maybe someone who had it worse off than me. After I thought about that, I quickly wanted to wish for something else. There wasn't anything at all traumatizing in my childhood. The only thing that really sticks out is when my parents split. One day when I was 8, my father and I were planning on doing something fun, so he suggested fishing. I was really pumped to come home that day. Aww. But when I came home from school, I saw my mom crying over the table. And Dad not comforting her. That's when I found out he left us. For a while, I never really knew why he left, but not so long ago, I tried to beat it out of my mom. Phrasing. That's phrasing right there, trust me, phrasing. Turns out he was cheating on her for a long time with one of his coworkers. I was angry, depressed, and frustrated with everything, all because of him. It was mostly because Mom dramatically changed after it. She suffered the worst from it. I know a part of her still cares about him. She trusted him and had a child with him. Just because she was an ex-Marine didn't mean that she couldn't get hurt or depressed. Maybe if he didn't hurt Mom the way he did, maybe I wouldn't be as angry with him as I am right now. Thankfully, things have changed for the good. 7 years has passed since then. Mom seems to have moved on, but she's convinced I need to be somewhat close to my father. Our family is normal now. Things have calmed. And thankfully, throughout my angsty years, I've had someone to confide to about this. Sky. Her parents divorced when she was about the same age as me. Whenever I needed someone to talk to, or whenever we both felt like everything was going to cave in on us, we had each other. And then, eventually, we were both able to get through all of that and focus on bigger things. Friends, huh? Friends. It makes me wonder, what about Michael? We consider each other friends, right? We're going to be friends, he said. And then somehow, I'm reminded of, I've really grown to like you. Does that change our friendship? Why did he want to be friends with me? He's so popular and lights up everywhere he goes like a goddamn Christmas tree. The highlights don't help much either. And then there's me, his shadow. I'm nothing all that great to look at compared to him. Though, somehow we get along quite well. It's frustrating trying to wrap my head around Michael. He likes me. And I like him back. We kissed too. Though it wasn't anything at all. Though it wasn't anything all that special. But still, I was doing perfectly fine up until that. What does that make us now? I heave out another sigh and take one more look at the sky before a phone call breaks through silence. No doubt about that, it's probably my dad. I'm not in the mood to talk to him, but I did agree with my mom on 5 minutes. It's just a couple of minutes, Emmett. You can do this. Sighing, I quickly crawl back into the window and shut it closed. I can hear my mother's footsteps coming up the stairs. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed with an unenthusiastic glare by the time she arrives. She gently hands me the phone. It's your father. Oh, really? Grumbling, I pick up the phone and my mom walks away to give me some privacy. Somehow seeing her leave makes me uneasy, but maybe it's better this way. More the reason for me to speak my mind if I have to. I speak into the phone faintly. I'm not sure how to speak to him. I'm pretty sure he'll do most of the talking anyway. Hi. Emmett? Is that you? Wow, your voice sounds different now. Laughter erupts from his end, but I'm not even in the mood for jokes. Any reason why you called? Why I called? Well, to check up on you, of course. It's hard not being able to see you. I don't even get to talk to you. I kinda made that choice because you're an asshole, but continuing on. What is he trying to do? Guilt trip me? It's his fault he never calls. That's really all I can say, but thankfully he's talkative. Without hesitation, he quickly changes the topic. You're 15 now, huh? I thought he was 16. So you probably got a girlfriend by now, right? The question takes me by surprise. A girlfriend, which I've never had. But I can't tell him that, can I? Besides, he'll never know about what I'm doing with Michael. Nobody will know. I feel like there's this pulsating sound behind my earphones, but there's nothing there. It's just my heartbeat. I'm like anticipating something momentous happening. It's complicated. Almost immediately, he lets out a chuckle. So, you're a player just like your old man. Wow, fuck you. I was like that in high school. Fuck you! But tell you what, you better make sure you protect yourself. He's such an asshole. He thinks I'm having sex. This is not what I want him to think I'm doing. No, I'm not doing anything like that. You know how relationships are in high school? It's never all that serious. Besides, I'd never do something that stupid. I sigh, and there's nothing but silence from his end. Maybe he's just thinking. Anyway, well, you're a smart kid. Suddenly, I hear a muffled voice in the background and he begins to speak again. Oh, looks like I've got to go. It's been good talking to you and your mother. If you ever need to talk, your mother has my number. Bye, Emmett. Bye. Wow. Slowly, I bring the phone away from my ear. Call ended. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, but it's still painful. He seems happier. We're happy too, right? Why can't he just leave us alone? Leave me alone. Damn it. I curl up on the bed for a while, at least until Mom calls me downstairs for dinner. Endless periods, endless dots. So I heard you have a girlfriend. Oh Jesus. Was she listening in? Mom's sudden calm comment takes me completely by surprise. It's kind of tricky. I almost choked on my drink. I was gonna say dick. Then I realized, why am I not surprised? Mom is known for being sneaky, and well, good at eavesdropping. Great, now I have to explain this to her. I clear my throat and think of a way to approach the situation. Tell her, like, we're just gonna be honest at this point. I don't really see the truth in lying to anybody. I decided to tell her the truth. Well, at least the truth I want to tell her. There's no way I'm telling her about Michael when I'm practically confused about it myself. Well, I lied to Dad. Her eyebrow twitches, but she continued calmly cutting her steak. Oh, did you now? Yeah, well, if I told him I didn't have a girlfriend, he'd call me lame and all that crap. It's not like he'll know anyway. So, you're trying to keep up appearances for your father. I thought you didn't care about what he thought. She flashes a light smile, but this isn't some warm motherly smile. It's a smile of maternal malevolence. I stutter, knowing she's caught me in her web. Well, there's some things I want him to think. Alright, so you do care what he thinks of you. She chews for a little bit, then looks at me again with a more serious face. It's okay to say that some part of you cares about him, Emmett. He is your father after all. I give up and decide to finish eating. We talk for a little bit after, but not about Dad. She asked me about other things, like the research project and my new friend Michael, whom she seems to be particularly interested in lately. Well, I have been hanging out with him a lot recently, so she has the right to be curious. True. When I return to my room to take a shower, I start to wonder if my mom will figure it out. Though, it was just a kiss. What if Michael wants to be in a relationship? Would she be okay with that? Would she accept me? She's never mentioned anything about gay people at all. I hastily kick the thought away and try not to get too stressed out. It was only a kiss. Just a kiss. That was it. Then we'll go back to being friends. There's nothing to worry about. I tell myself as I head to the shower to prepare for the next day. Endless thoughts, and I want to drop a save right here. If I can click on it. Oh, properly save. Oh, 68% of this story done. Okay. Hello? I'm home. The house is dark when I walk in. Nobody's home, as usual. Sometimes I wonder if anybody would notice if I never returned. If I spent the night out somewhere, went to a party, maybe just packed up and never came back. I wish running away was as easy as that. You could just leave and forget about everything. Oh, we're playing as Michael. So, there'd be some things that you'd miss here. Some things. More like one person. It's sad. Sometimes that the only person I look forward to seeing is Emmett. He's the only thread I'm hanging from. There are other nice people around here I like, but Emmett's my only friend. Something's wrong with me. I've been acting strange. Something in me was broken from the start. It's pathetic how I act sometimes. I want to be happy. I really want to smile. But I can't help but feel like my body's moving on its own. It's a strange force I can't control. I can only watch through a window as it ruins my life bit by bit. Until this person who calls himself Michael completely takes over my life. What? Drives me off a cliff. What? What? Shit. I close my notebook and stuff it behind a couple of textbooks. Hang on, I got an itch. Fucking itch. I hope I'm recording. I don't know why I keep trying to hide it, doing things like locking my room when I'm out. Most guys don't write in diaries, and I don't really like to think of it as one. It's sort of like a journal, where I write what's on my mind. It's a fucking diary, or a journal, whatever the fuck you want to call it. When I write something in it, I feel like a burden's been lifted off my shoulders. I don't really have anyone to talk to about these kinds of feelings. These kinds of things. So journal makes me feel like I'm letting my feelings out. It's a good technique a therapist introduced me to when I was very young, and I've been using it ever since. I feel like I'm starting to hate everything. Like I can't be bothered to do anything anymore. And I don't. Really miss the feeling of being able to care. There's always one problem with all those techniques designed to help me. The writing, the expressing, the pills. It never makes me feel complete. Somewhere along the line, I end up feeling the same way again. The same thoughts again. You know, I don't really think I care anymore. Wouldn't it be better for everyone? What are you doing? If I just died. What the fuck is that? Holy fucking shit snaps. I don't have any words for that. I don't. I honestly don't. Holy fucking shit. I'm gonna have to stop this episode right here because I don't know if I'm gonna continue this. I mean, I am gonna continue it. It's gonna be uploaded later today. But holy fucking shit, what the fuck was that? Holy shit. I'm just gonna stop the video right here. I'll see you in a little bit, guys, okay?